Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. Tuesday baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. And our pitcher in this game, Casey Mize. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, ready to get underway. Ken Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And we're underway in Detroit. In the air, left field. Green under it. And a quick out, number one. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Cody Bellinger.
Well, he's in pretty good company right now on that AL leaderboard for home runs. Top 5 for the guy, and he's one of the better home run hitters in the league this year. You don't see him missing too many pitches, and when he gets the one that he wants, he doesn't miss it. It goes a long way.
Swing and a miss. Oh, and he lost the handle on that one.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
Now the 0-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. He hammers one out to right. His 7th home run of the season. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And here comes Bellinger.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Batting average this month over 400.
Out towards right center field. Out, number 2.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Inside.
That's inside.
Ball 1. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. That's a hit, and that gives Jazz Chisholm Jr. a chance to hit with 2 out.
Batting 5th, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hammered, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. And I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Outside low, ball 1.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon. And this will be a tough test for him. Pitching on the road has not been that kind to his numbers.
Well, I think he's just got to trick himself mentally and put himself in a comfort level like he does at home. I know it's not the same being on the road as away from home in terms of being able to have a routine and be consistent with it. But this game is so much mental, and he's going to have to find a way to play a mind game with himself to move through this ball game and get a W.
McGonigal wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-0. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And here is Dylan Dingler. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Hey!
McGonigal gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
It gets down, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side, fed it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
In there for strike 1. That hit the knees for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Ball down.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And that is a big first out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boo. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off.
Riley Green in the box now. Takes strike 1. 1 out. Runners at first and second.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two on, 1 out. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball that's outside.
So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Right through there for a strike. Going 2 now. That one to first. Goldie. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Tigers strand a pair. They trail here 1-0.
100%.
Back here in Detroit, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Caballero started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. He did not go around. Going to count 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Mize making his 10th start of the year, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. This one in the air center field. 1 away.
Batting 8th, catcher Austin Wells.
There's a swing and a drive. Going, gone. He shoots one out to right, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Digging in, Anthony Volpe. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Foul ball. In the air to left center. McKinstry moving under it. And there are 2 outs.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2.
Ball
really
inside.
Good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up left side. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now a 2-0 ball game.
Screw up your face cause the baseline darker. Bounce on the beat right farther.
Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 2nd. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
That's a
ball.
really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. One challenge remaining for them now.
That's
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Jones not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. That
Ball
one
one.
missed.
That's ball 2.
Out towards right center field. Dominguez on his way over. And there's 2 down. Now here is Zach McKinstry.
Zach McKinstry.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That is the inning. So they make short work of them there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 1.
To the right side, gets to it with a slide to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent, the arm strength was there, and of course the most important part was getting the out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Bellinger leads off first with 1 away. Bellinger goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. And he's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Lifted in the air right center field. On the move to the gap. He's got it. Runner tags at second. The relay throw. And he gets to third safely. Moving up on the fly out, and there are 2 gone.
Man, he had to go such a long way to track that one down. outstanding effort. If he doesn't get there, then that run from second basically walks in. Instead, he just moves up one base with 2 outs.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this
that's
ball
off the
game.
plate.
That one just misses, and that's ball 1. Sends him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. So 1 hit is all they get. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 2 and the Tigers nothing. You're watching Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in, number 53. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues.
Ball inside.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And that drops in for a strike. Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. In the air, right field. Dominguez takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
That one drilled left field, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out, runner at second. Dylan Dingler now at the plate. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's inside.
Man at second. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check
That's
swing
ball
and
2.
go. The count now 2-2. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder, Matt Beerley.
Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Fastball for a strike at 95. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd.
Ball, that
His
pitch is
understanding
out.
of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a ground ball to first. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. And he's out.
Got him on the tag.
Out.
Out.
Down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
Back here in Detroit, on to the fourth, Spencer Jones stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That's a ball.
That one ripped left field. Carrying well. Onto the bullpen roof and gone. See ya. A laser to left. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. In the air to left center. Vierling on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Anthony Volpe.
Nope. That's inside. Ball 2.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That one is
Nope.
inside
Ball
ball
4.
4. And I mean, oh, so close. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Ben Rice will hit next.
Ben Rice.
Swing and a miss. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jacob Wagaspat getting loose out there. Vest getting cranked up as well. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in on a dive. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
Volpe, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Struck him out looking. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 3-0. bottom of the fourth. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
This one in the air center field. Jones on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next,
One pitch
for
and
the
one out.
Tigers.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Torkelson.
Ball one.
Yankees up by 3. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one in the air center field. Jones has a beat on it. 2 away now.
Up next for the Tigers.
Here's Jahmai Jones. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Nope, that's down.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. This one smoked on its way out of here. He sends a rocket to left. His 7th home run of the season. And they're on the board. It's 3-1.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
On the ground to the left. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Jacob Wagaspat. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Wagaspat, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
That one fouled off. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. on the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
2 down, bases empty. Paul Goldschmidt, the next to hit, 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. Oh, 1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Out towards left center. Vierling on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Home half of the 5th coming up. Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Back at Comerica Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And there's 1 down.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt. And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
Fought off foul. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. And right back to the mound. Over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
For the Tigers, third baseman, Kevin McGonigal.
The Yankees up by 2. Last half of inning number 5. This one lifted in the air, left field. Bellinger gets under it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. 5 innings complete. Yankees 3 and the Tigers 1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Will Vest.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. The 0-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Missed with a changeup. Ball 1.
Ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
On the ground, Lee tosses to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. He's already homered in this game.
That's outside.
Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Number 51, the rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. And the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That one is upstairs. Down. That's a base hit. Run scores.
To swing or not to swing? That was the question, and the answer was letting it rip on that 3-0 pitch. It worked out great. It's a base hit, and it scores a run. You can't ask for anything else in that spot.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Ball.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The relay, and he's
On the
out.
tag, he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
High fly ball, right field. Settles underneath it. And that's the 3rd out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-1. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up. Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
That ball's foul.
The 0-2. Stays alive. Dingler gets his lead at first with nobody out. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Riley Green digs in for a critical at bat. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. The Tigers with the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Over to Goldie. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Jahmai Jones.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
In the air, right field, Dominguez should have this one. And that will end the inning. Tigers strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 51.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Foul ball there. And ball 1.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Here's a 1-2.
That's a ball.
To third, McGonigal zips it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, but he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Tap back to the mound. Throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here is Goldschmidt, 1 for 3. And the 0-1. Bellinger off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. The Yanks lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Yerry De Los Santos. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman, How You Lead.
There's the strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
1-1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Slow ground ball to the right side. Goldie takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
The Tigers trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now it's the right fielder. In the air to left center. Jones on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, and they trail it 4-1. Back here in Detroit, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Here comes the 0-1. And that one clips the corner. In the air, center field. Bierling in position, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, center fielder Spencer Jones.
Tap foul at the plate. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Yankees,
Jose Caballero digs in now.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with two strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the two-strike approach.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 51 gives way. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Tyler Holt gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
And first offering is fouled off. Jones off of first with 2 away.
Ball, that's out.
29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the 8th, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Kevin McGonigal.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Next offering is fouled back.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
What do you got?
2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dingler.
That one fouled off. Oh, 1 down.
Inside ball.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
That
Ball
one
3.
misses. Ball 3.
Good. I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible two-strike pitch.
Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. So a man aboard. Now here is Matt Vierling.
Ball 1.
Fouled off down the right side. Outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Goldie under it. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder, Riley Green.
Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it.
That is the inning. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. Back at Comerica Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Tigers bullpen with some action. Drew Anderson preparing to come on if needed. The 0-1. Hit on the ground to short. McKinstry sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Nope.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Got it. 2 out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Nope. Outside.
One and two here.
That's ball 2.
That one lifted to left. Green in and to his right. And that is that. The Yankees 4 and the Tigers 1. David Bednar on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Leading off for the Tigers, first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
All relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And that misses.
Ball one.
And 1-1. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Rolled over to third. Caballero in plenty of time to first, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
For the Tigers, designated hitter, Jamai Jones.
Hit in the air out towards left center field. Pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the run. That's out number 2.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
In the air, right side. Dominguez on his way over. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees, even this series, up at a game apiece.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Friend to bring a friend, took a girl from the podium. Now the guys in here, I so deep. It's a lonely man, things ain't going as planned, but it's a real life. Pick up, look, I protect my neck with necklace. She protect, I rock her nexus. I forget that.